Welcome back to the Relius Reviews. Today's review is focused on Chucky, episode 7, entitled Twice the Grieving, Double the Loss. And the official synopsis of episode 7 is: the kids desperately try to figure out Chucky's mysterious endgame before it's too late. And before I give up my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. Episode 7, what else can I say? Good episode, crazy. So the episode just starts off with just a funeral service of Bree and everything. Everyone attends to the funeral services, and the entire family, especially Junior and Logan, looks especially depressed and dead inside. Devon, he decides to attend the funeral as well, even though he has suffered his own personal loss with him losing his mother. And Jake is still trying to figure out the next plan, as in how to stop Chucky from his evil plan. But the rest of the gang has different things in mind. Either they don't want to do it no more because it's getting too serious, or they just think that Chucky cannot be defeated. Junior decides to berate Jake once again, says that ever since he has came into his family's life, crap has hit the fan for everyone. He punches Jake, and then long story short, Tiffany arrives at the funeral. She briefly talks to Logan and apologizes for everything and kisses him. And then we see a flashback scene of just Chucky and Tiffany moving into their new Chicago apartment and everything. The two seems to be enjoying their new apartment, but they have a very bad lust for blood and killing, as they catch another body of a pizza man just like that. And then Devon and Jake, they talk and everything. Even Devon is now starting to suspect that Jake may actually be a curse, because whenever Jake is around somebody or people, something bad always happens. For example, his mother. And Jake, he is a little bit hurt by this and he decides to leave. We see Andy and Kyle, who are still on their mission to find Jake and stop Chucky as well. It has been a while since Andy has drive, but long story short, Andy basically ditches Kyle to continue the mission. And in my opinion, that was a dick move. Like, how are you going to ditch Kyle? She's seen some traumatizing stuff as well. Like, Chucky has screwed up both of y'all and you just going to ditch her just like that. And then we see the mayor of the town talking about a huge event that's going to pop up and everything, a Frankenstein event. Caroline mentions that Chucky talked to her about killing the entire family and everything else. And Junior, he finally sees that Chucky is alive, Chucky is real, and basically, long story short, Junior and Chucky talk for a very long time, and during that time, Chucky basically brainwashes him to make him believe that Logan, the father, was basically fooling around, cheating and everything. We see Devon, who is continuing to pack things up, as he has his own plans to leave and everything, and he just realizes that something is off, something is different, like something is just isn't right, and he decides to go visit Chucky's childhood home. We see another flashback of just Chucky catching more bodies and everything. Tiffany is actually upset at the fact that Chucky was killing people without her. That just shows you how much of bat crazy the two are. Devon, he decides to break into the house of Chucky. He discovers Nica is still tied up and everything, but it turns out that it was a setup all along, as basically Nica takes control of Devon, ties him up, and Devon is in a very lose-lose situation, as when he wakes up, he notices hundreds of Chucky dolls just staring at him. Meanwhile, Jake was at the bus station with intentions to leave. He sees someone with a good guy doll. He pays for the good guy doll. Long story short, he talks to Lexi, and he later realizes that the good guy doll was supposed to be delivered at Chucky's old house. And they soon discover that Devon is already there, and the two have bad fears that Devon could possibly be in some danger. After a long while, Logan and Junior talk, but it goes nowhere. And then long story short, Junior catches his first body killing Logan after Chucky basically brainwashes him to believe that his father was cheating on his mother and everything else, to say the least. And after he kills Logan, Andy arrives at the house with the intentions of possibly finding Jake and to solve everything else. The two sees Andy, and that is how the episode basically ends. I felt like this was a good episode for the second to last episode of season 1. I would say some of the things that I liked about this episode was that we got to see more of the old gang, Andy and Kyle. That was really low of Andy to just ditch Kyle just like that. Really low, to say the least. Devon, I think he is in some serious danger because 100 Chucky dolls just staring at you and everything, like, that is a pretty scary sight, to say the least. A scary, scary sight. I would say maybe my final predictions for the season finale is probably going to be is that Kyle from the trailers, she is definitely going to meet Jake and everything, and she's going to know what's happened. I think that a lot more people are going to actually see Chucky alive, like seeing Chucky actually talk, walk, and everything else, and just the hundreds of dolls that he already has that's possibly already with his soul and everything else. When it comes to people that may get killed, I really do not think that anybody is going to get killed off. I don't think none of the old members are going to get killed off for any of the new cast members. I still think that somebody is possibly going to go to jail, possibly going to take the fall for all these killings and everything, because I don't think that teacher is going to get locked up because she's innocent. She's still innocent technically. But that is what I have to say about this episode. I would say thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.